Senator Erwin Tulfo has mended ties with fellow homeowners at Greenhills East Village after their heated confrontation last week. Tulfo apologized to Margarita Tan Climaco, the barangay captain of Wakwak Greenhills East in Mandaluyong, as well as to a concerned homeowner. That's for accusing them of greenlighting the 72-story high-rise condominium planned along Ortigas Avenue. The senator told his fellow homeowners, and we quote, "We're all in this together." He joins a chorus of homeowners in opposing the planned project, claiming it violates zoning rules. The Mandaluyong City Council has denied issuing a resolution or permit allowing the condo's development. Now let's try to get a sense of the mood now at Greenhills East from one of its homeowners, Hubert Chua. Good evening to you, Hubert, and welcome to The Big Story.
Good evening, ladies, and thank you for having me.
Yeah. May I call you Hubert?
Yes, Hubert's fine.
Yes, tell us now, so you've mended fences, is that correct, with Senator Tulfo?
No, actually, as residents, we are very thankful for Senator Tulfo for helping us in airing out and actually reaching out to the concerned agencies. No? Before, as homeowners, of course, iba pa yung board, kami as directly affected homeowners, we at that time didn't actually know Senator Tulfo was in our village. But when he found out, because there was a referendum initiated by the board that went around the village, and more than 75% of the people are actually in opposition. And when he found out about it, because syempre umabot din sa bahay niya, he also lent his support to try to contact some of the relevant agencies to find out meron na ba, and maybe in the course of that, there might have been some misunderstandings, but all is well naman, I think.
So the information that he got from the mayor is not correct, that there is that permits have been issued.
Honestly, as homeowners, we don't naman know exactly what they talked about. But at the very least, when the time came that we had to verify, and medyo wala pa naman, buti naman wala pa naman. Kasi thing is, when City Hall invited some of the residents last June 25, and my siblings attended in City Hall, Shang was already presenting plans. They were already presenting a huge render of a 71-story building that was supposed to be 9 years in construction.
Saan po? Saan po pinipresent? Sa munisipyo?
Sa City Hall po. Sa munisipyo, yes. And some of the homeowners were invited. A member of the board was there, and even representatives of LSGH. So, siyempre yung 71-story, pinapresent now with the render, with some plans, and it seemed as if it was really going to push through. So, a lot of us did assume that they were already there with the filed permits, with all of this. Kasi otherwise, why would they be presenting such detailed plans, diba?
Right. Well, at issue here really is more than just the quarrel among residents and with Senator Tulfo and the municipio, is really how zoning rules are implemented in our country. And so tell us about the zoning regulation, the restrictions in that particular area where this property developer wants to put up that 72-story condominium.
Yan nga. In fact, kami as homeowners, we don't want to divert the attention away from the real issue here, which is dun sa zoning, sa Ortigas Avenue, it's C2. And then sa loob ng village is R1. So both residential and C2 have height limits. And dun sa zoning ng residential, hindi talaga pwede yung pinopropose nila na 71-story. Not at all. And even in the commercial along Ortigas, can you imagine what kind of traffic that will cause? And of course, for both LaSalle Greenhills, which is beside on the other side, and us as an affected homeowner, we will definitely be affected.
Hubert?
Can you imagine? Yes, sorry.
Yes, can you clarify, no? It's 6,500 square meters yung total area that they're planning to build on. But can you tell us, ilang lote ba ito? Ilang lote yung C2 at ilang lote yung R1?
At ikaw nga ba talaga ang kapitbahay niya?
Kami talaga, unfortunately,
kayo ang katabi?
kami talaga yung kapitbahay. Kami yung
okay.
katabing-katabi.
Yes.
And sa pagkakaintindi ko, yung lots facing Ortigas are the C2A. And the lots inside the village are R1. Pero magtikit kasi yan. The street we are in, pagusan siya with Ortigas.
So would you know, Hubert, kung ilan yung C2? Ilang lots yung fronting Ortigas na classified C2?
2 lots yung C2
Tapos yung R1,
is 1 lot. Yes.
1 lot. Okay.
Of course, if you're Shang properties, that would no longer be viable for you as a condominium developer to build a 6-story because it's only 6 stories that's allowed, right?
Yeah, as far as we can tell, may height limit talaga. And, of course, kami, syempre, with all of this attack, no, we have essentially become experts na rin on the relevant zoning laws. So they should have consulted based on the Magna Carta of Homeowners in RA, I think it's 9904. They should consult the homeowners, especially the immediate 50-meter radius. So, and then the LZBAA, of course, they should be upholding the city ordinances on this zoning. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like, they made, or baka gusto nilang i-bypass, or gusto nilang baguhin, we don't know it. That's why we also try to appeal to the mayor to uphold the zoning laws naman. We know that Mandaluyong and Mayor Menchi is somebody that will uphold the Mandalo, hopefully.
Well, Hubert, I understand that the residents aren't against development. You have concerns about peace and the livability of your village if this building is constructed. So with that, do you have any conditions that you would set for Shang Properties apart from complying with the height limits?
Well, definitely for us, no. It's really about complying with the law and doing the consultation. I mean, we were not even consulted directly, the JEVA nor the homeowners in the 50-meter radius. And after all of this, we have not heard still from SPI, not at all since the June meeting in the City Hall. We have not heard from them at all. So there is some sentiment among some of us that baka parang I don't know what their plans are really, but us hopefully, please reconsider this is not the right place to do such a project.
But now that it's all out in the open and it's being discussed, of course, we've heard from the City Hall. They said no such thing has happened. What is the village or the Village Homeowners Association planning to do now moving forward, along with the barangay, perhaps?
So first things first, the Village Homeowners Association issued formal objections already to the DHSUD, to the Zoning Board, the LZBAA, and to the Office of the Mayor, and to SPI. Now, whether or not they actually make a move from there, we want to hear from them ano na ba nangyayari or tuloy pa ba or whatnot, no? However, more than that, we want to be vigilant kasi although we have received formal notice that no permits have been issued, that does not mean nothing will be issued in the future, di ba?
All right, but on the shouting match that occurred, no charges will be filed against each other because we understand that a case has been filed. I don't know if that is true or not. Can you clarify?
Well, we have no knowledge of any such case being filed, and umattend kami sa event as homeowners, and we were also surprised at the things that happened. However, I think we did a referendum. The village board sent out a referendum, and I think more than 75% of the residents were unanimous, or well, not unanimous, but against it. And some of those who weren't able to sign were maybe abroad or something. And nobody has said that they are actually in support of such a project. So in case that there have been tensions, I think that these are all normal as heightened ang emotions, but that does not detract from the fact that we are all really against. It's just a matter of, different people sharing different opinions or maybe thoughts on why this was, bakit nangyari itong project and all of that. But I think this does not detract that we did have a referendum, and the results of the referendum were in fact sent to the relevant parties. The whole village is against it.
And have you coordinated with the barangay? Have you guys now agreed on some sort of battle plan moving forward?
Well, again, as homeowners, we cannot speak for the barangay. However, it is our knowledge that Siyang did try to file something pero kulang lahat ng documents, walang consultation, everything. So the barangay probably did not act on it kasi nga kulang. But at the same time, we cannot speak for them, but we enjoin them to also be with us in this fight. Kasi at the same time, it's all really in violation of the law. So, siyempre, the barangay should be against it, the city should be against it, every government agency that wants to follow the law should be against it, no?
But
Along
Hubert,
with the
yeah,
owners.
you did mention that Shank Properties hasn't consulted the residents. I mean, who should be leading the discussions? Is it them? Is it you? Are you still opening to holding
Well,
discussions with them? Yeah.
They should invite the JEVA and the residents. So, dalawa yan, di ba? The board of the JEVA and the affected residents, the ones really near the village. And yun talaga kasi we are the ones that will be affected. Lalo na kami, we're directly beside it. We have an 80-year-old father, definitely will be affected by asthma or any of these particles coming in, lalo na through the excavation. And, the noise and all of that is essentially going to make our place unlivable. Not just us, but the whole residents. We are all concerned about so many things that negative that this development might occur. Kasi if you allow this to happen, sunod-sunod na yan eh. What's to stop?
Have there been any other projects of the same kind? Because we can see that it's become really busy in East Greenhills.
Well,
So,
for one, nothing that high, for sure.
but
Some
have
people
there been
have
any
tried to-
violations of restrictions, of zoning restrictions in your area?
Sa pagkakaalam ko kasi sa East Greenhills, it's only been low-rise. However, I know that some people have opposed it as well in the previous boards. But we are not as, ako, homeowner ako, di ba? I'm not naman part of the board. I've never been part of the board. So, hindi ako privy in some of these things that they could have fought against it. May natuloy, may hindi natuloy. But this one, it's very egregious kasi 71-story nga eh. This is not even... This is
Kasi
not
you can
even,
see in Connecticut, is that
Yeah.
Connecticut? It's very busy.
It's very
And
busy.
most homes have been turned into restaurants and
Pero
establishments.
to be fair, nothing has been, I pass there every day and medyo hindi naman siya more than 3 floors.
in
sa
fact, yeah, that's
Connecticut.
right, that's right. Kaya nga, honestly, more than anything, we are very thankful for those who are, with us in the fight, the residents, the board, especially Senator Tulfo, no, for bringing this to light. Kasi before this, we did not know exactly how to get it. Kami, katabi kami, di ba? Hindi naman kami, like, we're not exactly authorities here, right?
All right. We thank you for your time. Hubert Chua, a resident of East Greenhills.